Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Awesome. We're live. The hell is that noise? Oh, it's the game. Okay. Wow, that seems fast after playing The Last of Us. Holy shit. Alright, let's get the bot on. What am I doing here? It's weird, I've not had the bot. I haven't turned the bot on for like 4 days. And of course it's on the other bloody monitor. There we go. Alright, let's pull up the guide. Here we go. So I want my now I definitely had one of these, but I don't know where it's gone. Hopefully they come up straight away. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Okay. What is that? Okay, that might be worth looking up. Alright. Bitch! There we go. 50. 50 is back. We missed 50. Okay. Alright guys, welcome back. It's NG2 time. Again. Wow, this is so... I've literally just come off playing The Last of Us 2. And... whoa! That is... quick. That is a fast... that is a fast camera. Okay, so this should be... yeah, this is Test of Valor 7 on Acolyte. I thought I'd actually got all of these. I guess not. Can you do audio on this? Because this is a wee bit loud, I gotta say. And I've already, like, this is already pretty much as low as it can go. Okay, that's now on 5. Oh no, I have done this one. Yeah, 20 quad pedal mechs, 20 machine gun rocket launcher dudes. Yeah. Never mind. Did I overwrite my save? You know, even though it's not going to be, it won't be a problem when we get to the later months of the year. That's very strange that I didn't save after that. In the interest of time, I'm not going to do this one again. Yeah, that's weird. Let me get rid of that. I'm going to keep that off for a bit. Yeah, this won't be a problem when the later months arrive, and also in like 3.5 weeks when I'm out of here. But the glare from this window and the sunlight is insane. Alright, let's crack on then. So I've already done that. No, that's where I came in. Yeah, it's this way. Right. That's a little bit quieter. So I did play a bit of mission mode a couple of days ago. I played one mission, played, what's it called? Mission 16, which is Zidonius. Ironically enough, managed to get like an actual like Master Ninja Karma run of a mission down. Just the weirdest thing about this game, what's up today? The mission mode karma system on NG2 is insanely simplified. There's no bonus for health or items or Nimpo. It is quite literally your end, your end of mission total, and that's it. There is absolutely nothing else to your karma, which is really, really shit, because what that boils down to is you only have to go up to warrior to start getting, you know, the full enemy counts on bosses. So for any mission that has a boss, they're really, if you're playing for score, like if you're truly playing for score, there's absolutely no point playing that mission on anything above warrior, because the goal is pretty much kill, you know, as many of the you know, regular enemies as you can. Do that until you get green essence, and then hopefully you get that at the start of the mission. Kill every other enemy, you know, with your multiplier, and that's it. I knew that. One of them is getting crushed. And then do that for the whole mission, and like, you know, once you get that multiplier, you basically then have 2.5 minutes to do the mission. Because the odds of you, like, you know, getting your multiplier back are pretty slim. And it's a real shame. Mission mode in itself is a bit of a letdown in this game. But at least, you know, if they had like a proper karma system the way it did before, there would at least be something there. And the fact that there isn't, like, kind of just further, at least for me, like, further just kind of cements the fact that the only decent thing in mission mode is survival, because playing the missions for score, you only have to play them on warrior, and the missions that don't have any bosses, you only have to play the missions that have bosses in them on warrior, because, you know, then you get minions. Every other mission, if you want to play it for karma, you just play it on easy. You know, you play it on Acolyte, and that's just a real shame in my book. It's a shame there's not more to it. So we're going into menus. This is a very, very weird game to come to play, coming off, like, I would say a solid 30 or more hours on The Last of Us 2. Slightly different pace, these two games. Only slightly. This one plays a little bit quicker. Okay, I did not know you could jump off that and land down here. Wait, can you even get back up this way? Oh, yeah. Didn't they remove this bit from Sigma 2 as well? Oh, what's up, Phil? How was the last... Ooh, man, that's a loaded question at this point. I'm about... like I'd say, like, just over a third of the way through my second playthrough. And... oh, yeah, I do this. As of right now, I'd say I'm about 50-50 on the game. There is plenty of things about it I like. There's plenty that I don't like. But I feel like, you know, I want to go through it again. I want to go through it again at least one more time. And I might even go through it a third time. There's been two big things that I noticed on my second playthrough that I missed on my first playthrough. And it's also worth noting that I played it the first time on stream. So, you know, that is different, you know? Like, playing it, you know, off stream myself, it's different, you know, it's a bit slower, I can just kind of be... It's always going to be different playing it, you know, like, off stream versus on oh yeah, just two on this to me. It's a shame that so much of that game is being reduced down to, like, just, you know, the typical hyperbolic shit that you see. Hello, Luce. This is just Acolyte. I'm just gathering data here. Oh, I need, like... Oh, yeah, here we are. I always forget that, like, my view is, like, totally different. Be quiet. Oh, hang on one sec, guys. yeah, it's a shame that a lot of that game is just being reduced to what I kind of thought it would be. Put up a brief video on that earlier today. It seemed people aren't interested in discussing the game. You know, it's really. As I said, it's not disappointing because I can't say I expected anything less, especially when the leaks started to come out. But people have really got a serious hate boner for that game, and got a serious boner for that game. You know, both ideas that the game is like perfect and this amazing masterpiece, and that it's terrible. I think both of those are kind of just as silly as the other, because the game has monumental like tonal issues and pacing issues. So to, you know, for people to kind of lay the praise they've been laying at it is like, well, nah, come on, like, you know, just no. But at the same time, the game does a lot of stuff really, really well, and that's also being just kind of swept under the rug. It's a weird one. It is very weird, that game. And I think, you know, it's in a lot of people's crosshairs. I mentioned this in the video, you know. That there are people that you can tell that are just like, looking to hate that game. For completely bogus reasons that, you know, if you really just want to hate the game, like, there's legit reasons to be unhappy with it. You don't need to, like, you know, beat drums and grind axes to do that. Now then, if I remember rightly, I think you only have to kill the rocket guys here to get past this bit. I hope you do, because I want to crack on here, really. I'm so glad you can do Nimco on the water. Actually, no, you don't need to. Grab this. Go. Awesome. Right, so there's only a couple of chapters here with Test of Valors. Bye bye. Yeah, there's only a couple of chapters here with Test of Valors, and then I can just start on Warrior, basically. And that's it. Then all I've got to do is actually put the guides together, which won't take very long. And then we're good. Oh, what's up, Lino? Yeah, I won't get too much into the Last of Us 2, because there's going to be a lot of people that haven't played it yet. But needless to say, it is a shame that the internet is behaving the way it's behaving with that game. Might get some missions in later, actually, I don't know. The combat missions aren't too bad. So it turns out that string is actually more powerful than the True Dragon Swords. Why? Which is a bit shit. I've only got Test of Valor 9 left to do on Master Ninja, and I won't lie, I'm so tempted to just show how you kill a dinosaur and a worm and leave it at that. Because fuck me, that challenge is boring. It's 50 dinosaurs, like 50 galas, and 50 worms on Master Ninja. That is, that's a whole lot of time to kill them. The red Galas take 4 triple Y combos, or 3 UTs if one of them double connects. The worms take 12 Y staggers, so you have to hit them 8 times and then do YYY, or they take 3 UTs. Like, I honestly don't know if I'm going to do a full video for that challenge, because it is just so fucking boring. Like, you know, it's probably I don't know why. It's probably less time than the Berserker challenge in NGB. I don't know. Maybe it is, but what you do in the Berserker challenge is more engaging, especially like with the low health UF. You know, it's more fun to do that loop on them. The Test of Valor 9, like, I don't know. Part of me really wants to have the series of videos complete, you know, I want to have a full series of all the Tests of Valors for Mentor and Master Ninja, but there is something soul-destroying about the thought of doing that Test of Valor. And honestly, like, completely puts a bullet in doing, like, 100% run, because the only time I'm ever going to do that challenge is for this video. Yeah, you see, I don't know, I think it's worse. Like, I think the Stadium Challenge, you at least have to be on point in the Stadium Challenge. You know? Like, you can't be too reckless. And the Stadium Challenge is pretty consistent. One of the other reasons that challenge is pretty off-putting is the Red Galas can just, like, out of nowhere just hit you for like half your life bar. Like, there's absolutely zero consistency on those enemies. Which is, you know, when you've got 50 of the fuckers to kill, is pretty annoying. Alright then, so this is on Acolyte, so hopefully this won't take very long to kill this guy. I must, note to self, I must learn the loop for this guy. Yeah, I'd be worth learning that. Inside, you can bypass this boss. That would be nice. Does that kill the Pilgrims? One of the most nerve-wracking Tests of Valors was probably 7. Less damage than I thought. Yeah, killing like 50, well no, killing 75 marionettes with 1 life bar is a bit, it's like, okay, I can't get hit. And they have like one of, if not the most bullshit attack in the entire game. Nimpo just despawns him, doesn't it? Doesn't actually do any damage to him. What a bitch. Okay, that didn't actually kill me. Just does it again. Fuck off. Oh yeah, oh okay, yeah, the Stadium Challenge with the low health UF, if you don't care about UTs, you know, if you don't care about getting to 50, like if you're not bothered getting an ET here and there. I did it, I think it was like 22 minutes. It was 22 minutes to do that. I dare say Test of Valor 9, especially with the no items, no info stipulation, I would say that's going to take longer than 22 minutes. Killing a Gala can take about... Like, killing a Gala can take a minute in that challenge. Like, if you really... Like, because, you know, you're playing safe. You can't be reckless if you don't want to use any health. So you really, really have to be careful in that challenge. And it's the same with the worms. One worm attack in that challenge is, like, a third of your life bar. And they're not the most consistent. So... I'd say that's going to be like at least a 30-35 minute video. That I genuinely just don't know if I can be arsed to make. Like the strategy is going to, you know, I can show the strategy, but I just don't know if I can be bothered to do the whole thing. Because it's just so boring. That's one thing I think I would do if they ever did like a Ninja Gaiden Black 2 or Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, whatever they want to call it. I don't think I'd make any enemy in the game like undealable. That genuinely feels like something they ran out of time for. If those Galas could be delimbed, I mean, you think about it, like Golden Vangelfs can be delimbed. They're one of the most dangerous enemies in the game, and yet you can delimb them. You can basically Talons forward Y them. Whereas you can't, like, imagine if you had to fight Vangelfs, like, without delimbing, how dangerous a Vangelf would be, a Golden Vangelf. It'd be kind of crazy. Okay, here's Test of Valor 7. Died on the airship by whistling it. Oh, man, that sucks. But that's better than getting kneed off the airship by said captain guy. Are you taking the piss? Oh man, this is gonna take fucking forever though. Okay, one pillbug. Oh man. I would assume it's 20 of each. 3. Oh, well, I mean, you can still delimb them in that game. If I remember rightly. 4. But, you know, just imagine if, like, you know, you had to take a Golden Vangelf down on just HP alone. Alright, how much are these worth? 320. So 10 of them is 3,200. Not him. So I've killed 6 so far, haven't I? If you had normal arrows, I could just arrow them, but arrow UTs are going to kill them, I think. Alright, that's 7. 12. Oh no, that killed. Okay, 12, 13. 14. 18? Was that all pillbugs though? That's 20. That's 20 pillbugs. 21. 20. That doesn't make sense. What's one of these worth? Okay, they're all worth 320, so I'm thinking I don't see any reason why they would give you an offset number of these, so I'm guessing when I killed 4 I must have taken out a scorpion but didn't notice. I can always check the archive. What a really shitty Test of Valor though. So what's 4 gonna be? 12,800. Yeah. So there's 20. Yeah, there's 20 of each. Well, that was easy. That didn't take very long, did it? That's kind of funny. Like, yeah, that's pillbugs and skeletons, and yet when you get to just mentor, they throw gold Van Gelfs and marionettes at you in like an insane pattern. Still, not complaining. 20 pillbugs, 20 skeletons. Right, I need 2 tests of ours to get right. I think my roommate is out the shower now, because I need the loot. Be right back. Quite enough of that shit. Right. There we go. Some crappy music. Oh, what's up, Demon? Oh, cool. Yeah, awakened out. She's a tricky lady. Okay. Zombies. There's definitely a knack to getting that. It's hard to explain. It's just, honestly, I guess it's just practice, really. Like, it's like everything. Look at you being all clever. Oh, I love random armor. I absolutely love it. Oh, Ryu. Right, I can get back to this. Okay, we should I'll definitely be able to get Acolyte done, and I can start Warrior after this. And then once these tests of Valors are finished, I think there's like maybe 1 or 2 Essence cut-offs that I need to test, and then that's it. Like Essence Guide, Item Guide, Test of Valor Guide, done. I might do the Karma one like bit by bit, but in all honesty, I don't really see many people being interested in that. Because Karma running this game is super whatever. That said, I probably will do like an NGB style Karma run, where I'm not going to be farming, you know, absolutely everything for one-hit UTs. I'll be playing the game I think, at least, how they intended for it to be played. With the instant kill killing streaks. I wouldn't pay too much attention to odds. Like, on any given attempt, yeah, you've probably got like maybe a 1 in 5 chance, but it's completely random. I've had flying swallows on Master Ninja connect on Awakened Downward like 4 or 5 times in a row. So, you know, if the actual probability of hitting her with flying swallow was like 1 in 100, my probability equations aren't the best. I can't remember, but if the actual odds were that low, the odds of you hitting it 5 times in a row would like, it'd never happen. Like, you know, I can't. There is a way to. I can't remember how you work that out. Wow, that totally didn't hit him, but I'll take it. It's not like the initial. Hang on, I'm curious now because. So how would that be? It'd be how to work out like stacked probability. Because it's not like 5 in 500. It's way higher than that. Something people kind of overlook in fighting games, actually. Here we are. Combining the probability of 2 events. So we're like. Okay, there's actually a video there. We'll watch that at the end of the stream. We'll have some education. But yeah, basically, you know, the odds, if that was true, the odds of hitting her 5 times in a row, you know, it would just never happen. It's just completely random. It's a shame, because, you know, it does make her a bit annoying, but it also is kind of what makes her fun. Get wrecked, Viserion. Free. Okay, I don't usually look at comments on stream, but if someone is having the audacity to blow up the darkness, that person's on blast. Oh no, okay. Someone knows of the darkness. Awesome. Okay, I was hoping someone would get that. So that was off my mind I put up today. There's one scene in The Last of Us 2 which I found on my second playthrough, which I really don't think should have been missable, but at the same time I think the fact that it's missable is brilliant. And it reminded me of a scene in the first Darkness game that is also missable, and oh man, yeah, I know. If there's stuff like that in the later game, it might change my mind on it. I don't know. Ultimately, though, I really don't think The Last of Us 2 can get around its structure. I think that's the biggest mistake that game makes. I won't spoil anything, but I mentioned it at the end of the game. Like, you know, if they'd have just done it different, if they'd have done it differently, you know, I think it would have been. People would be singing a different tune. I really think that. Oh, that string is just sucks. Also got a D-leg mage today. Oh yeah, that can sometimes happen. Yeah, I think it's if they're dead. Like if they're dead, like sometimes like they can still be interactable. It's kind of cool. But I mean, look at this. Like, you know, they have no problem with you doing this to Vanguards. You know, but the red Galas are like, nah. I love it. I'm so glad that items are the same across all difficulties, because as I said, once I get the warrior tests of valors done, that's it. Guides are pretty much over. Yeah, there's been a couple of things on the subsequent playthrough of The Last of Us 2. And, I don't know, I have a bad feeling that, like, just people's agendas are gonna bury, like people's agendas are just gonna bury discussion of that game. I think that's my new Genshin combo. That into just why. Because that hurts. I suppose he can get you out of that. Oh, what's up, Doom Chaser? Oh, I saw you in Discord too. What's up, man? Alright. Oh, kill these, don't you? Ugh. On second thought, maybe I won't do a karma run. I might do a karma run on Mentor, not Master Ninja. That's one of the biggest casualties of this game. In some ways, I genuinely feel like Master Ninja is the worst difficulty to play. Because it's just fucking boring as hell. Like, the enemies, like, in encounters like these, where you can't deal him enemies, like, they just take so goddamn long. Whereas, I genuinely think Mentor is just too easy. Like, enemies on average have at least twice the amount of health they have on Mentor or Master Ninja. Some have even more. And I think if they'd have just toned the health down a little bit, it wouldn't have been so bad. It really is, Luce, yeah. God, the moves in this game are so cool. Running wise, just so sick. So good. Right then. See, like here on Master Ninja, you have about, I don't know, 8 of these fuckers. And, you know, they all are absolute tanks. Like, you know, they take like 3-4 UTs to die. I did not want Windblades. No, I want Inferno, thank you. Yeah, go the Dead Space route, man, and like just give every enemy like a tentacle or something, so we can deal them the fuck up. And then that's it. And also shit like this though, like where he just kind of constantly spawns in and out. Like, it's really weird. I agree with that, Lucy, yeah. It's just a shame that everything else isn't. Like, if you had NG2's weapons in black, oh man. You'd never need another action game ever again. Okay, here we go. Test of Valor 8. I have no idea what this is. We have a brew. But yeah, I'll probably stream some more of The Last of Us at the weekend. I want to get back to this for now. And also, I'm going to wait until it's final, but there'll probably be a pretty big update coming this weekend. So, keep an eye out for that. I actually don't need to do this. Goodbye. I'm only here for the TOVs. Only here for the test of battles. Okay, we'll go for one cheeky Rimmo Shuriken UT though. Well, that wasn't very cheeky. That was disappointing. You missed. Oh, I love the Windmill Shuriken. Right, I have no idea what this is going to be. Because the enemy groups aren't even similar, that's the thing. On, like, Mentor Master Ninja, the enemies are pretty much the same. I don't really know what to expect on Acolyte. You're alive. Oh. I'm gonna say. His head was just stuck in the wall. Right then. This has usually got ghost fish in it. Oh, that's actually quite a... like, not free. I would have thought that would have been less. Where's my Vigorian flails? There we go. Right, they're worth 160 each. Man, they really messed up fish in this game too. Like, they do less damage, but like the fact that they can hit you just whenever they feel like it, like really kind of makes them a bit weird. They're worth 160 fish. So, yeah. 160 each, 4,800. So that's what 10 is 1,600. So that's 30. So 30 fish, 10 gauges then? We'll make sure we'll be you. Where'd you go? I must have killed another one. How much these were? 20, yeah, 23, 20. Yeah. 30 fish, 10 gauges. Well, that was nice and nice quick. They really give you way too many fish in that encounter. It's weird. 10 gauges. Awesome. Even though I'm 90% sure these are all the same. Get them anyway. Should be... what's that? Yeah, talisman. Should be a grain. 268, 272, and this should be fish. Yeah. What are you doing? Like, get back. There we go. Awesome. One to go. They really do. Yeah, you're right. I know what you mean. The fish really do look pretty gross in this game. Okay, let's boogie. Now then, I gotta check this, because this was the one chest that I thought was different, but I don't trust my memory, so I want to see what's in this chest here. Let's get the scythe out. You missed. Because I don't know if this will be a life of 1,000 gods. No, I don't think so. So I think that is a life of 1,000 gods. I must have missed that on my first run. Really? I was on that. Certainly didn't tickle him, did it? I really can't tell if it's a conceit to make Nimpo less OP, or it's just the controls not being as responsive, but it is annoying that you can't back-to-back Nimpo in this game. Like, Nimpo definitely has a recovery associated with it that it doesn't in Black or 04. You know what? Is it the same in Sigma 2? Anyone who's played Sigma 2? Like, is there Nimpo, like, is there like a noticeable recovery window on Nimpo in that game? Do you get many ninjas here? Oh, this is too good. Alright, let's go all the way up top. Alright, frame rate is still playable, so this is far from enough ninjas. Nah, it doesn't look like you. I love how the regular windmill shuriken can also just decapitate ninjas. Like, you just throw it sometimes, and if they're at low enough health. Oh, does it? Okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so, I need to check my games, because I think I have a copy of Sigma 2. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I do. I know, I definitely played it, so I think I do own a copy. I can't, it's one of those things where, like, you get to a certain point, like, you get enough games, and you're like, do I own that? I'm pretty sure I do. And also, because I don't have my games out anymore, like, I used to have my, like, entire physical collection, like, you know, on shelves. It got to a point where that really was just taking up way too much room. So, couldn't really do that anymore. So, just kind of had to abandon that. I knew that. Yeah, take that. I'll just kick your arm off. Okay. You know, maybe an unpopular opinion, but I actually think he might be the worst boss in this game. I know Gigadeath and the Chapter 9 Worm are favourites, but I actually think the Drunken Skeleton might be the worst boss on Master Ninja. Because he's just a complete bullshit factory, you know? At least the others are actually, like, consistent in how you beat them, you know? Yeah, I know the damage is, like, off the chain, isn't it? In 2. Wow, there's such a delay on, like, bosses, like, getting recovery of Ryu. I will do a lot more damage, but... I was gonna say, yeah, that's still the best thing, really. It's such a shame that I think that is, like, that might be the best way to kill her. It's kind of shit. Yeah, I think it also, they, from what I remember, they significantly toned down the probability of de-limbing enemies. So I remember, at least from what I can remember, especially when I played it on Master Ninja, until you got the Izuna drop, your enemies were just absolute tanks. Like, it took so long to de-limb an enemy. And, like, a regular ninja, I want to say, they tank, like, 2 or 3 Izuna drops before you kill them. And it's just like, ugh, it's just not fun, you know? Like, NG2 has its problems, but, you can at least make, you know, once you really understand the de-limbing system, you know, you are very, very powerful, you know? If they taking that away from you is like, well, like, now I just don't really have a good way to kill these enemies. Okay, now fortunately these guys' accuracy is a little bit shitter on this difficulty. See that? No. Thanks, frame rate. And you get like Black Spider Ninjas here, you get the purple ones on the higher levels. Excuse me, lads. I got places to go. Tests of valors to do. Hopefully we'll get all of them down here. There we go. Here's my welcome. Here's my entourage. Now then, if you would you kindly just bunch up all around me? So I can do this. The frame rate is so slow you can OT 2 enemies. Oh, I love that. I don't know, the fact that, like, that kills the frame rate so much to where you can OT an enemy, like, you know, you can OT 2 dead enemies because the frame rate just slows down their dying animation is fucking brilliant. And also, I like the fact that, like, you see your points go up, like, super fast. You see the kill bonus go up real good. Take that. I have not got time for your bullshit. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember the extra characters too well. I remember quite liking Ayane though. Ayane was like she was very fast, like really fast-paced character. Have to go to the thing. Yeah. Okay. There was a lot of one-hit kill grabs in it in Sigma 2 as well, from what I remember. Like it's weird. They toned down dogs' aggression and the number of the dogs you fight, but I think that if they land their grab on you, you're dead. Like it. Whereas in this game, it just does an absolute shitload of damage, but you can survive the grab. I think in Sigma 2, like it just flat out kills you, which is, you know, amazing. You get Spirit of the Devils, you know. I'm curious what the last test of Valor's going to be. They've all been pretty significantly neutered compared to, you know, even mental. Okay, so I think that's the one that's got the Spirit of the Devils in it. Yeah. Because I think you just buy them from Muramasa, because like they won't give you them twice in the item chest, but like you can go to Muramasa and like you can just buy them. Do you even get a Resetsu Brawl on Acolyte? Yes, you do. Well, not well. Not really. Come here. Look what they did to the Gleaming Blade, man. They made it even cooler. No. It's a shame that they reduced the iframes on counter so much. You know what? I actually wouldn't. I think that's a pretty good idea, actually, do you not? Because those enemies with significantly less health wouldn't be anywhere near as fucking boring to fight. So, I think that would be okay. Yeah, because you can buy the Jewel of Demon Seal, look, and yeah, I've already got maxed. Like, all my Nimpos are maxed, so... Yeah, it's funny that, I can't remember who first posted about, like, oh, just using Incendiary Shurikens. Because, like, people didn't know that right off the bat. Oh, it might have been SS5 Gookie, I think, on the forum. It was like, oh, like, Incendiary Shurikens just wreck the Armadillo. And, like, people just didn't know at the time. How is that fair? That should extinguish the Shuriken. That's bullshit. That's true, Chaser, actually, yeah. NGO4 was like that. In NGO4, you had the same enemies across all the difficulties, but, you know, you had brown ninjas doing, like, half-life with 2 hits on very hard. Excuse me. Places to go. Tests of Valors to do. Frame rates to stress. I like the noise the jump makes, though. The do 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 like in slow motion. Hello, good sirs. Come here. I said, come here. Oh, what's that sexy? Oh, that noise, man, it's so good. Shuriken. Ah, look. Right. What do we have for this test of valor? easiest thing to kill first? It's gonna be the dogs. Yeah, it'll be the dogs. Ninjas, I have a favour to ask. Can you stop having... Get off me. Stop having 2 legs. There we go. Ah, that killed a dog, didn't it? I just want to get the ninja's legs off. There we go. Really? Okay, that killed him. So that's 1 ninja and 1 dog dead. There we go. Just gotta remove your leg. Dogs, can you just go away for a minute? There we go. Right, so I've killed 1 dog and 1 ninja. Right. What are the dogs worth? That's 2 dogs dead. 83.20. That's 3 dogs. Hang on. It is annoying to do this on the fly. Okay, so I've got 83.20. That's 3 dogs and 1 ninja. 9,600. So that's what? 1,280? A dog is worth 1,280 karma. Alright, cool. They are, Chaser, yeah. Karma runs are very, very tricky on this game. You know, I just thought, can't I just like... No, I won't risk it. You guys are more incendiary happy than the fucking ninjas. I just thought I've got like an abundance of these to use, haven't I? So very much. Get off. If I could like side UT without risking killing ninjas. Right. 27,520. And I've killed 1 ninja. Hang on. They were worth 1,280. I have to write this down, otherwise I'm going to forget. So a dog was worth 1,280. And I'm on 27,520. What are you worth? 29,440. You're worth 19,20. So it'd be 27,520. Take away 19,20. So 25,600 out of the dogs. 1,280 apiece. There's 20 dogs, 20 ninjas. Cool. Yes, I am Demon, and yeah, I did do it before. I did it on PS2, and the one mission I just never did was mission 19. That was like I was too impatient at the time, like, 'cause you know, you just got to be so patient in that mission, and I like as soon as you get to Arkham and like you lose your style moves, I just couldn't stand that fucking mission. One of the things that is a little bit off-putting is I have to do it on my PS3, and that means setting up the capture thing on PS3, which is just a bit of a pain in the arse. So if the DMC HD collection is ever like super cheap on PS4, like a $5, I'd probably just buy it. Oh yeah, grab this. Fucking cute. Fuck off. Oh, that kick is just so good. Oh man, it's so good. Yeah, that was one thing that was a bit disappointing about 4. SSing 4 was, like, honestly, just kind of piece of piss. Like, 4 felt so much easier after playing 3. Alright, cool. So the only thing left to do now is Warrior. Let's tag out of this. We've got a good couple of hours. It really is good, yeah. The Dragon Sword's amazing. Right, have I got a mission that, like, I could do? Maybe? Because, the missions in this game really kind of suck. So, yeah, I guess I can just briefly show what I mean here. So, on a boss mission, if you're playing for Karma, there is no point going above Warrior, because the enemy counts are exactly the same, but as you can imagine, the damage output is drastically lower. So this mission, I actually got a really good run of this on Master Ninja. It was just the first time I cleared it on Master Ninja, and I thought, screw it, I'll just play for Karma on the off chance that it works. And I got like 932,000 on this mission on Master Ninja, which is not too bad. So as soon as it starts, like, you want to go up to a group of enemies, light up wind blades, and then literally just hope they give you green. If they don't give you green, which none of those did, like here you would just restart. So he gave me a green, but you know, if all of those had given me greens, I'd have a 5 times multiplier at this stage. So yeah, that really is like how this mission mode like breaks down for Karma, and it just it's just so shit, you know, that is how it plays out for Karma. Wait, what? Have I? I don't remember completing this game on Warrior. Oh no, what am I doing? I must have done. Because, hang on a minute, have I got a clear save on Warrior then? Because if so, I could just do New Game Plus. Hold the phone. Yeah. I can't believe I forgot about that. I don't know how I forgot about it, because of course I've completed Warrior, otherwise I would not have Mentor or Master Ninja unlocked. So, not quite sure how I forgot about that. Weird. It's weird, I just was thinking about that RE4 run I had in mind too. I was thinking about going for no damage, single segment RE4. I was like plotting that out in my head and thinking, you know, if you were super careful and like really just cheesed the game, it wouldn't be that bad. That might be something to look into in the next coming weeks. Stop. What have I got? Level 3. Oh, I must have. Been a while since I played this one. This is good though, because hopefully this means the one thing of the Acolyte run was that it wasn't, the first one wasn't New Game Plus, whereas this one I can just tear through this. I got full items, yeah. I've even got more Masters thing. Alright lads, not really got time for you, so if you'll excuse me, I will bid you farewell. Ooh, frame rate is chugging. Do all of them jump down here? I want to say there was more than that. Hold the phone here a minute. There you go. Well, that was a nice chunk of change. Okay, so you can't actually repeat chests. Like, repeat Life of 1,000 Gods chests, I mean. Ah, god damn it. It's such a different dynamic, isn't it, when it's not IS ninjas, you know? Like, no, I don't think any enemy impedes your movement more in the game like IS ninjas. Because they're the one enemy that just means you can't just dash jump constantly, like, without, you know, significant risk. Ah, come on, Ryu, you can get there. Oh my god, I got 68 grand already, so... Go away. No free hugs. That was close. See what I mean? I'm telling you, mages, like, track your trajectory, I swear. Aren't you just a fucking wise guy? I love the slow motion, though. It's so good. I wish it did, Chaser, I really do. Mages and archers, yep, they're cheap as hell too. I might need to wind blades here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wind blades. Well, I was gonna try and let you guys live, but you're obviously just not interested in that, are you? How did you guys... How are you guys not dead? Is this not... Is my windows not dead? No. Well, we'll fix that real quick. There we go. Much better. Don't shoot me. Oh, you guys, man. It's like you just don't want to live. It's like you don't want to live. Look at this guy. Just... Oh, dead. Stop shooting me. This game feels really strange without any music. God, it's muggy tonight, man. No. Ryu, oh god, man, his tendency, like, to target the dead enemy in this game feels like it's just dialed to 11. Like, funny enough, it seemed like one of the worst examples of that is when you fight the red galas. Like, an enemy, like a gala can be dead, like, right in front of you. And you can have an enemy running up to you, like, far away. And if you've got a UT, like, he'll still target the gala that is right next to you that's dead. It's just, God, it seems, it's weird. It's like he almost prioritizes, you know, the enemies that are already dead. It's very strange. Right, rotate Y with the Tom foot will slaughter the rest of this chapter. Thank God the Karma Burst, like, isn't in the story. I was gonna say that's it, right? I know Muramasa is there. Let me jump down. I haven't forgot about him. So rumour has it, well not rumour, the news has it. July 4th is when like everywhere is gonna go back to normal in the UK, at least somewhat. Like pubs, restaurants, and what was it? Cinemas and museums and that are gonna open again on the 4th of July. It's gonna be fucking bedlam. My roommate like asked like should we go out somewhere like on the 4th. I thought really? Like you want to go out on like ground zero for for just people being like absolutely fiendishly drunk. Oh, I love that move. Go up. It's funny how, with the way the mechanics of NGB work, they kind of nerfed Inferno and Impo in this. Ooh, that was close. Kindly stop it. Oh, wow, okay, you can Heavenly Justice the Y counter? That's, interesting. Oh, that Y counter is insane. That's literally half life. That Y well, rotate Y was half his life, and then the Y counter was half his life as well. That might be, like, the fastest Resetsu kill I've ever seen. Oh, okay, I can put my game card back up, actually. I didn't do a game card for The Last of Us 2, because, like, it's just Ellie, like, grimacing. And it's like, eh... like, not really a fan of that. I want to keep these mentor saves, because they'll actually be useful. That's not going. Oh, yeah, funny enough, I knew about that one. But being able to Heavenly Justice out of the Y... It's weird, though, because the Y counter, as far as I can tell, is the... like, forward Y section of XX4. So, like, the Y counter is not that. It's that move right there. like where he spins them over his torso. That's the Y counter, and yet that move is nowhere near as powerful as the counter is. Like, so that's that, look. Oops. What are you doing? Look at that, like, instantly, that just shreds him to pieces. It's weird that... Because that's one of the main reasons why I used to use XX forward Y on Genshin with the Tonfa. Because I thought, you know, the Y section would be, like, really strong on him, but it isn't. By the way. Oh, so me and my roommate watched The Thing the other night. And, she dug it. I was surprised. I thought that might be a bit much. But she really did enjoy it. I mean, you know, like, of course, because it's The Thing. It's an amazing movie. I think I'm starting to, like, get through that, like, old movies are really fucking good, you know? Oh, okay, I need to actually do these. Oh, what's up, Scarface? I'm up to Warrior now. I've got Warrior Tests of Valors to do, and then that's it. My guides, like, all the info I need for my guides is pretty much done. So we'll cheat real quick. Tom for get our Rod of Trials. Look, see what I mean? Look at that Y counter. Like, that just killed everything in front of me. It's a real shame that, like, it's not the same as when you do the move in the string. Did I just... Okay, I have to check the tape there. I think I just countered an arrow. I think I just countered an arrow that came at me there. Because there wasn't anything that could have hit me. 18, hang on, shit. 0, 1, 18, 30. I have gotta check I gotta check the tape there. Because if you, can you count arrows? Like, as in, like, the projectile, I mean. How, like, that doesn't stun them yet. It stuns rocket guys. Like, look, they just don't care about shurikens, and yet it will stun a rocket launcher. Yeah, that really felt like it was an arrow that I countered. See, look, like, why is that so much more powerful? As the counter. Wow, you just, like, completely stuffed my counter attack. Don't ever do that. Right, we should be down to the last few here. Ah, nice. Good work, Scarface. Counter Y, haven't they just this 360Y? Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. That counter Y, though, like, it's just, to say, it is just this move. Oops, not that move. It's just that move right there. Like, it's just, it's weird how as a counter it's just fucking god tier powerful. Very strange. Then again, there are differences in NGB with counters and moves, like forward Y. I showed it in my counter attacks tutorial. If you get forward Y on a clone with a heavy weapon, it does like pretty whatever damage, but the counter version does like 4 times the damage on him for some reason. It's really weird. Like the counter Y with like the Dark Dragon Blade is like it's like an 1/8 of his life bar. Right. Excuse me, lads. Amazing how quick this is when you just don't fight it. No, cheeky. No incendiaries though. Kusarigama count. Yeah, Kusarigama's counter's really good. I like the side actually. The side's X counter is really good. That's got a deceptively big hitbox. It's funny. Imagine how much more OP the Dragon Sword's Y counter would be in NGB if you could take it into the Izuna drop. Like in this, it's like not that big of a deal. Talons Y counter's really good actually now that I think about it. What else is there? The Flail's X counter is like insane for D-limbing. Right then, another Resetsu. Have I got Piercing Void? Well, phrase that like 3 Piercing Void. Yes. That was just Piercing Void into counter Y. Yeah, you guys thought you were good, didn't you? No. Oh man. Maybe that was the quickest Resetsu kill ever. If you take it from like when the Piercing Void actually hit him. It really, like, the first 2 chapters, well, I mean, the game as well, like, on the lower modes, like, the first 2 chapters on New Game Plus, like, you are just kind of insanely OP. There's a skip here, isn't there? They just love that. They do love their grabs after your counters, don't they? That was convenient. Kindly fuck off. Oh, wow, man. Like, come on. I was just waiting to get back control of Ryu. I do love how quickly you can chain dashes in this game. It'd be super broke if you could chain rolls that fast in NGB, but I really need a better solution for cables and that. I'm trying to think. I'll have a bit more room to work with when I get home, but having the cable like trail everywhere is just not ideal. Alright, you asked for it. I was gonna go on peacefully, you know? Alright, we've got to try counter Y on Genji. Wow, that first. That first hit is like where the damage is, isn't it? Like. See, look, that's hardly any damage. I don't think you can armor through. Whoa! Well, I mean, that was like, what, a third of his life bar? Okay. It'd only be worth really going for it in survival on like the first one, but can you imagine if you could get counter Y into Heavenly Justice rotate Y on Fiend Genshin on the first round of Acolyte on survival? I wonder. That wasn't even the entire string hitting him, and that was about a third of his life bar. Rotate Y is about just under half of his life bar on the Acolyte round. What? I say Acolyte round. It totally isn't. Yeah, he probably would. That's why I say I'd only ever go for it on the early ones. I do think like forward YY Heavenly Justice into Y though is going to be my new go-to on him. Because that rotate Y, say, if he ground pounds on Mentor, even on Mentor, you know, if he ground pounds on round 3, it's curtains for you. You're dead. That is all she wrote. No, thank you. And your grabs, like, just fuck off. Oh, I love it when I'm sure I can just kill these guys in one minute. People too far away. Don't shoot me. Really? Hit the goddamn gargoyle. There we go. What's up, Jones? Wise guy. Don't throw shurikens at me. Ryu. There we go. Right, first test of value coming up. I'm pretty sure this is just ninjas again, but I'm not sure the quantity that you get. I'm not sure like which ones you get. Talons. No. Yep. Right, it's not long left on this. Ah, big boy Vanguards. Well, like, kind of. Gold ones, big boy. Oh, I love that. Nope. You're not quite dead yet. Any Vanguards here? That's like 3 armors in a row. How the hell is that bat still alive? There we go. No, you're not gonna knock me off this ladder. You bell end. Ooh. I had a feeling that was nearby. That's very, very good timing. Now, it's 60 enemies on Warrior, as far as I am aware. I think the enemy splits are like... I'm not sure if it's 100%, but I think the enemy splits are the same between like Warrior and Acolyte and Mentor and Master Ninja. So, all being well, if they are, I might be able to just work them out. Like, you know, what's what. But yeah. None of these enemies can swim, apparently. In the weirdest way, like, bats might be one of the most annoying enemies in this game. The big bats. Just leave me alone. Don't shoot fireballs at me, please. Are they just all falling in the water? Dummies. That's the one time I actually do want to reuse auto-targeting to prioritize the environment instead of the enemy. Alright then. Can we get up here? Quickly. Wow. I did not expect that. Smoothly. Gigideth is the boss on this mission. Joy. Although, to be fair, he's only a colossal pain in the arse on the hiding things. I'm not getting my wall. All these Vangels, all this easy money. Wouldn't it be amazing if there was different OTs depending on how many limbs an enemy had lost? Like, that would be so cool. If you guys could bunch up a bit more, that'd be ideal. There we go. There. Thank you. Just totally stuffed my window. These guys can fly from. I love how utterly pointless all of the headless OTs are. Obviously they're all pointless, but I mean by what Ryu does on them is just funny. Like he just stabs him in the chest, and it's like, why? Like, he has no head. Like, he is clearly no longer alive. He's like, I'm just gonna stab him in the chest. Just to make sure. Oh, I love that. that right there, when that happens, I really think like that should be something you can toggle to have like be able to turn off the cinematic camera on OTs. I think that'd be a huge benefit to your combat. It's so good, isn't it? Alright then, this might be a bit trickier because it's on Warrior. I swear the enemy count, like the enemies are the same, it's just you get more of them on the high mode. So this should be mages, archers, claw ninjas, and sword ninjas. Okay, here's mages. That's one. I'm gonna say, where's my mage? I see. Really? Oh, actually, I just thought these are worth 2,000 apiece, aren't they? I think that's more. Come here. I'm gonna get you archers in a minute, you know. I'm telling you. You know, I only do that real quick. Let's make a new sheet, because I swear you get more karma depending on what difficulty you're on for the enemies. Karma, enemy, mode. This is warrior. So we'll go purple mage. And they're worth 2,000 apiece. And then I can just compare that to some of my other runs. Because I've got plenty of video of the other difficulties. So. This is the second time I've done that. 7 mages. Is it maybe 10? 10 would be a nice round number. Mages. Yeah, that's 10 mages. Who have I de-limbed? That killed him, didn't it? That's one of each ninja. And there we go. Right. Right, I've killed one claw ninja. And that's 2 sword ninjas. Right. Pretty easy from here on out. You wish. Right, that's 3. These are all worth 2,000, aren't they? 4. Yeah, 5. 6. Actually, I just thought I'll have the video of this so I can just watch the run and look at my points. It's actually an easy way to do it. I'll still stick to this pattern, it just makes doing it a lot easier. Doing this from my my other mentor, Tests of Valors, to get the enemy counts was like actually a pretty big pain in the arse. Because I was just playing for kills on that one. So like, it took me ages to try and get Test of Valor 6 down, like on kills, so I just went back and redid it. So I could actually count the enemies. So this is kind of an example of what you would do on a karma run, like if, you know, if farming wasn't a thing, because when you get your killing spree going, the thing that stops your killing spree is getting hit. So I'll get an instant kill there and OT, and then I need to keep my killing spree. Okay, so I got hit there, so no killing spree lines. And to get the instant kill, you have to kill them with the first hit combo you hit on them. So if you hit them and then do another hit, you won't get an instant kill. So for example, like that wasn't an instant kill on him, because I've already hit him. That wasn't an instant kill, but it was a killing spree. That's a killing spree, but not an instant kill. So I'll swap over to the windmill here. What's up, Blueberry? No, I wish you could play this on PC. This is on Xbox One. You guys are blocking a hell of a lot of moves, considering this is on freaking... yeah, so here, and then you swap over to a Shuriken, delimb them. Ideally, you want to get a head delimb, so you can OT, and that right there is like the most you can get out of an enemy without farming them. So, it's the Windmill Shuriken OT, Windmill Shuriken UT takes their head off, and then you can OT the headless body. That's then 14,000 like offset for every kill. You then get 9,000, so you'd get like, ideally you'd get 9, 14, 14, like 9, 14, 9, 14, 9, 14. So there it is. If I can get this guy straight away. See, I blocked, so that stopped my killing spree. Got it in one combo, so it kept my killing spree. I got hit, so that's the illusion. Sometimes, again, like, this is still NG2, so things aren't as consistent as you would think. Because I shouldn't have got a killing spree there. And as far as I can tell, like it's just complete luck whether or not you get like the decapitation or the cut in half on the Windows. That was definitely 60 enemies, because that was 120,000 kill bonus. One of the most annoying things about this game, as well, is when your kill bonus just drops out for no reason. It makes tracking kills like a massive pain in the arse. Alright, cool. I really can't be bothered to fight Gigadeath, so we'll got a video, so we'll wrap up with some survival. Why not? I can get a couple of good... Well, I could either get one really good run of survival or a couple of good runs on survival. I think I'm going to play Tonfa. I want to try that new string on Genshin. I'll just try it here. Even though when I lab like stuff on Genshin, I'll be doing it on Master Ninja just so I know like how his AI is going to behave. Because for example, on survival, I've never had him do the flame ground pound on the first 2 rounds. So on the first 2 rounds, you know, forward YY Heavenly Justice is okay to do. Yeah, he's got no minions, so. Like, that's not, that damage is not to be sniffed at, you know? That's still a lot of damage. And if he does that... I think that kind of answers the question. Damage. Eat it. Cool. Okay, he actually did... That's unusual. He was very cooperative there. He actually did the flame... like, flame puddle after that move, and I was able to dodge it. So, that's good. I'll take that. But again, that's on Acolyte, so he might be a bit more aggressive on the other difficulties. You know, actually, let's go Talons. Kind of change my mind. Change my mind at the last minute. Let's try the Talons out, actually. Is my window open? Well, it is, but not a lot. I'm going to open it a bit more. It's getting a bit warm. It's getting a bit warm in here.
Full of pistols and money.
Oh, thanks for following, Blueberry. I missed my notifications. Let's play some survival. Let's change the title here. There we go. Right. Talons aren't really the best for score, so wow. Just start out like right off the bat, just get an input drop. That's awesome. Like that. I feel like on the lower difficulties, like on the lower rounds, that should always just defib. Okay, I'm actually gonna write... Did you see how much damage that did? Did you see how much damage that rocket just did to me? And yet, like, supposedly round 1 is Acolyte difficulty. That rocket just did, like, at least a 1/6 of my life bar. Rockets on, like, story mode, on Acolyte, basically do almost no damage. I still think the base, and like, even though they give you shitty enemies, I sometimes think the base AI is mentor, like, minimum for survival mode. With how aggressive the enemies are, and like the things they do, Genshin notwithstanding, up until the 3rd round. Although maybe he is, maybe you don't notice it as much, because the 1st round Genshin has 4 waves of minions, so you kind of focus on that more. I don't really know. But that damage right there, like, come on. That was insane. I probably could have carried that on, actually. Also, that string would be so much better if it didn't just randomly, like, stop hitting like that. No rear. Not him. Oh yeah, the bobblehead. The bobblehead is actually in the process of getting an upgrade. Because I put my little Beglare on him, but it's not Scorpion's colours. I'm going to make another one for him that's black and yellow. You sense to go with. One good thing about the Talons, maybe, I don't know, maybe it's the best thing about them, they have this. Taking out rocket launcher guys with the Talons, like, really is just child's play. Like, having flying swallows you drop for them is just really is a godsend. Spawn to me. I also love that, like, if you've got D-limmable enemies around, like, you just don't need to worry about getting it back with the Talons. Just got rotate wide. Only downside is, like, in terms of, like, enemy destruction, their UT's not the best. Might even be one of the weakest. So, like, that only killed one enemy. Pretty much any other weapon in this round is gonna kill, like, at least 2 or 3. But again, you know. Quite sure how that makes sense. Okay. Where's your friend? There he is. I don't really want green. That's it. Give me them. I mean, look how much damage that did. That was a machine gun rocket too. They do significantly less damage, like hit for hit, than the regular rockets. I swear that just did like Master Ninja levels of damage. Okay, my strategy for this wave, definitely take out the quad pedal guys first. Annoying you don't get UT credit for hitting him. Talons. Even though it is handy not having the music as a distraction, there is something less, just way less intense about survival when you don't have the music on. That's a very rare boat. We'll go Inferno. I would only ever try that on the Acolyte round. I mean, like, look how much of the UT has to connect to kill them. Not him. Get down here, you fuck. Green, a cheeky green would have been nice there, but... I want blue. Come on, give me a blue, you bastard. What? Like, I literally just... He literally just hit me right in the... like, iframes of Windrun. Oh, come on. What a bitch. That was another new bubble. One left. die. That was not intentional. Full disclosure. That looks pretty sick, but I was supposed to just jump there into neutral. Come on. Fuck off with your armor, bitch. Wow. Right there. Wow, we got some sniper machine gun rocket. One more. Yeah. Alright. How much damage like that didn't do? Yes, Ryu, the fucking corpse. Yeah, that's what I wanted you to attack there. Not the guy that you could fucking OT. Second to last wave. Not what I wanted you to do there, Ryu. Neither was that. Tell you what, man, sometimes the camera on Genshin is just so fucking shit. If he walks into this, like... You're dead. Nah, where you going? Finish with you. Cool. Not bad for a round 1 Talons. Cool, that's the hardest Genshin out of the way, so... Good. Good. GG. Right, let's get these tack ones. No. Because the other ones are pretty easy to like, farm. Where the hell did I just get him like in? I think I just got him in his drop down animation. That was insane. You know what? Like, the fact that ET kills them is very good. Wow. Very good information, vanguards, doesn't it? And the downside with the Talons, I guess, is that like their ET is just kind of, I'd say, completely useless. But as far as ETs go, like it's definitely one of the weakest. Like, can I get a green? That wasn't a hit, you know? It's so weird for like one UT to only kill like one enemy in this wave. I saw that. Forgot, this really is a recovery wave in format. All you gotta do is take out these guys. And I say with the Talons, that's pretty straightforward. Thank you. Wow, he just give me another minute. Shit. Oh, shit. You know what? No blue from the mech? Really? Really? I gotta be very careful here. The Nimpo, to get out of that wave, saved me my grain. But I can't get clipped here. Yeah, one hit from anything and I'm dead. But these guys can like very easily tag you. Give me that. Give me that. takes so long to kill them with the shuriken. I do not want greens. Okay. Seeing as I got a blue there, I'll try it. Hey. That blue's going to be way more useful as a UT than like a health. You see what I mean? Like, this motherfucker's still not dead. Get the mech, Ryu. Come here. Get the fuck down. I've only got the up 2 left. Come here. Oh, no worries, Cadet. I'll catch you later, man. Which one's that, Jones? The Vanguard. These juicy blues. I'm like a juicy wreck. Anything that goes better with the blue is a red. Although red's not, like, not dire like it is with other weapons. Have I got one left? What's the next round? It's not theirs. Oh, it's the fucking holoboss. Yeah, like again, like mages, like definitely. I'm not gonna say are free. Wow, that just shouldn't have hit. They're not free. When you've got this, they are certainly a lot easier. You just gotta be, yeah, that's the only thing you gotta worry about, is them grabbing you, like, in the recovery. Like, that is a bit of a bitch. Great, input drops. Machine gun gun. You can focus 300 kills. That record fucking was. I should have salted in like that. I would have got way more kills. Not one. Wow, that was all yellows. All yellows. That was unlucky. Remember about that sometimes. I've got an Air X into his unit as well. Come on, give me a blue. You bitch. It's not worth going for anything attack ninjas. They are just always ready with that machine gun to stun them. Yeah, I was gonna say mech. fucking thing up either. So, I mean, like, look how much more awareness I had there. Because, like, I didn't get the OT camera angle. Sake of imagination, like just thinking about how much harder this wave would be if you couldn't win past the marionettes. Not him. That red would have been much better used than one over. You know what? I don't think that's really worth doing on Genshin, on the Talons, because you've got this, like... Now you can get 4. Sometimes, man, the camera angle is like just the biggest fucking enemy in Genshin. Yeah, you can get 4, but 3 is just a lot safer. Still good damage. I thought he was going to lunge then. Dude! That was complete garbage. Wow. I mean, that happens, but that was complete bullshit. Yeah. What can you do? Just NG2 things, I suppose. He just, like, hit me right out of... just did an attack right out of hit stun. Into Underworld drop. That A, shouldn't have hit me, and B, he was in hit stun. That's just, okay, 25 minutes is not enough time to do another one. That was a new record for Talons, though. Yeah, it was, yeah. Man, that was annoying. That was a good Talons run too, actually, but let me split that.